Hey everyone, how's it going? So we just saw a little bit of the new trailer from the new Godzilla and Kong Supernova, and everybody's trying to figure out who the new bad guy is going to be in the movie. A lot of people are saying it's going to be Space Godzilla, and that would be awesome. So in honor of that, I want to show you today how to draw Space Godzilla in his full form. So I hope you follow along and enjoy this video today. Now to start off with our Space Godzilla, let's begin with the eye. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to make a little line. It's just going to go down and then back here. Next, we're just going to curve this down and up. I'm going to make this line, and I'm going to bring this kind of back, leaving a little bit of space. I'm going to add a couple little lines underneath it. Next, I'm going to make this line come out, and I'll put a little bump on here. And we'll make a little line for the nose. Next, I'm going to curve this down, and I'm going to bring this over and kind of curved up. Next, we're going to bring this line over and then kind of up and down. And then right here, let's make a little line that curves in and comes back for like one of the spikes. I'll bring this down, and then we'll do another one of those right here. I'm going to bring this line down here. We'll come down and in a little bit. Make this kind of come to a point, and then we'll bring this back. We'll make a little line that comes up for the back of the mouth. And then let's add some teeth. We'll do a couple small ones here, and then like a big fang, and then some more sharp teeth right across here. We'll do that same thing on the bottom too. Next, I'm going to continue this line. I'm going to kind of bring this up and make it kind of bumpy over here for the jaw. Then right up here, I'm going to make that big spike that he has. So I'm going to bring this line up to a point and down. Make a small point here, bring it down, and then a big point here. Then I'm going to bring this line down to here for the neck. Now, starting here, I'm going to make a couple little wrinkle lines. Then I'm going to bring this line down and in, and then down and in for the neck. Then we'll kind of bring this in for the chest. Next, starting here, I'm going to bring this line down. And then I'm going to bring this line down for the arm. We'll curve it out for a claw. And then we'll make a couple more claws coming down here and then up. Then I'm going to bring this line in and then up here for the arm. Next, we'll add like a few little claws on here with a couple little lines right around them. Then we're just going to bring this line into here. Now for the leg, we're going to start up here. We're just going to kind of come down, and then we're going to bring this back to here. I'm going to bring this line down to a point like this. Another one down to a point. Make a little point over here, and then one more here. I'm going to bring this line up and in. We'll curve this in here, and then we're going to bring this line up to here. Now for the other leg, we're going to bring this line down and then into here.
We're going to bring this line down to a point and then back. Another one down to a point and then back. We'll make a little point back here. Let's bring this line up and then in. We'll curve it here and then connect it back to here. Now I'm going to make another line that comes down here and then out for the other arm. We'll make a line that curves down for the thumb, and then we'll make some claws right here. Now on the back, I'm going to make some broken lines that just kind of come down. And then I'm going to kind of curve this back to here. Next, I'm going to just bring this line down, making it bigger and bigger as it comes over to here for the tail. Now, right across here, I'm going to make some broken lines, and I'm going to start adding some of those little spikes just by making little triangles here. And then I'm going to make a nice big one right here for that big spike in the shoulder. And I'm going to make a couple little lines across, kind of using that line where I messed up. I should have left some more space. And then we're just going to make some lines coming down here. Now, right across the back here, let's make a row of pointy spikes on our Space Godzilla. So we're just going to make a small row of these little pointed spikes. We're just going to come all the way down to the tail. So we're going to bring these all the way down to here. Then I'm going to make a nice line that comes down here. It's going to jump over the arm, go to the leg. And then we're going to run this down almost the full length of the tail. I'm going to make some more kind of broken lines that are going to come right up towards the tail area. And they're going to come up to that line that we just drew. Just to give it some little bit of texture. I'm going to make a nice long broken lines that kind of runs along the length of here for some detail. And we'll make some lines that kind of come right around the leg. We'll make some curves for the claws or the toenails on here. And we'll do it on these as well. Now, our Space Godzilla is going to start to have some bigger spikes and everything. So what we want to do is we want to start adding his like row of like spikes, and some of them are going to be kind of like crystal size and everything, or shaped. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start just by making some pointed spikes, and I'm going to do these, and I'm going to leave some space in between them. So I'm just going to kind of make these pointed rows of spikes. And I'll stop right about here on the tail. Then I'm going to start making some like bigger ones here, and I'm kind of going like almost like that crystal shape. So you can see I'm kind of going up, and then I go in, and then back down. So I'm kind of making these a little bit more triangular, and kind of filling up some of these empty spaces with some more of these like spikes and everything. Then I'm even going to put some more in here. I'm going to make some of these kind of a little bit more jagged. Now, at the end of his tail here, I'm going to make some big pointed spikes on here. Now, we've got our like basic design and kind of shape. Let's come in here and add some of the different details. So let's add some details around the eyes and some little lines kind of right around the mouth. I'm going to add some curves around here where those spikes are coming out. and even some lines down here. I'm going to make some lines kind of coming down the back here. And we're going to run these all the way down the tail as well. I'm going to make some little lines. They're just going to kind of come up the back here of our Space Godzilla. This just kind of is a fast way to kind of add like some scale texture. These kind of broken lines, they're just going to kind of come up and everything. I'm even going to make these lines kind of curve around the arms here. And then I'm just going to bring these kind of down. Just a fast way to kind of give it like a scaly texture without drawing each individual scale. I want to make some little lines right here where like the knee would be on our Space Godzilla. And then we're going to make these lines kind of coming back and forth here. And then we're going to make these lines kind of coming up and down too. Now, on these kind of big crystal shapes, I'm going to make some lines that kind of almost are like a broken V shape. And then I'm going to put some little lines kind of coming down from the point of them. Just kind of give them a little bit more of like that jewel look. And I'm going to put some little broken lines on some of our spikes here.
And there you go. There is our drawing of a Space Godzilla. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.